It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Who knows what we're in store for here? And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. The Texans set to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown to interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Cooper.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 9. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction, defense.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Tight end on the move left. They'll run here with the rookie. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. That one intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They face 2nd down and 7. He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it. So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through.
It is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dragons are on the board. It's 7-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
First down at the 45-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a give up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
It's now 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The Dragons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by entering Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. And Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This from 40 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Texans go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Dragons offense ready to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
He fumbled the football. The Texans have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're...
And remember now, so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Quick throw, taken in. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the 12-yard 1st down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dragons will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Open man, that's Collins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. His drive will start on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Back to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A quick throw out wide, caught left side, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the TKY first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd and 7. Now, faking the give. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down for Houston.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Texans are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Texans go up by 7. It is now 17-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Quick not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So the move is for the field goal unit here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached that end. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Side, it's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the ground, they go with their running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. On the run is complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now a handoff running right. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Houston. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Dragons offense ready to get back at it. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. If you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Back to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Dragons punt team unit comes out. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to... So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion now, it's Collins. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's it, 3rd and 8.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Dragons offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a running play. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Dragons. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 37.
Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Slot man in motion left. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. One of the tight ends motions right. To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. Space to run. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The extra point is good. And the Dragons have cut the deficit to 5. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Illegal touching. offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.